want to start by asking you a question. I want you to find for me, because I'm having a hard time with it, what does sustainability mean?
Man.
See, I asked Melissa this yesterday, and she hemmed and hawed. She said, "Don't you know?" And I know that's like, give me a second to organize my thoughts.
I would start with whatever system you do, your kids, the next generation, can do the same thing, and the same, and the same, and the same.
Yeah, I was talking with Will Harris, a farmer in Georgia, and he said to be able to produce, distribute, cook, and share food in perpetuity. And our concern now is that we're not doing that, and that we're in danger. Our food is in danger, and I think that's why we've become such a food-obsessed culture. The book Catching Fire, How Cooking Made Us Human is very important. It argues that the act of cooking food is the device that allowed Homo sapiens to survive. When Homo sapiens arrived on the scene, there were 16 other upright species. We are the only species that survived. The author argues that cooking of food allowed us to consume extraordinary amounts of calories very quickly. Before, we sat by ourselves, masticating enormous quantities of vegetation. Once we stopped doing that, it made us very healthy, so our genes spread. The most important thing, though, that it did is that it changed our temperament. It made us cooperate. Cooking took work. Gathering food and cooking it and sharing it took a lot of work. So in order to take advantage of cooked food, for the first time, we had to work together. The cooking of food forced us to become communities. It allowed us to triumph over other people. It allowed us to communicate. All of this is because of food. So it's very important. I think part of sustainability is really about community. This is one really tight, really fine community that I'm honored to be a part of. I'm really glad I'm here. It's your job to let people know how critical food is. People go and buy fat-free half and half. Half and half, defined by its fat quantity. They buy fat because we're taught that fat is bad. So I want you to go out and tell people that fat is not bad, stupid is bad.
I think we have a new tagline.
So I just want to reiterate that food and cooking is not just part of a bigger thing. It's the very anchor of our communities. And if we don't take care of our food, our communities will fall apart. And if our communities fall apart, life, which is difficult, sometimes terrible, becomes really no fun at all. So keep cooking food, and thank you for letting me rant a little bit.